What's up, guys? I'm gonna do a little Vod review here for you. I want to highlight, I guess, three things of this video. I'm gonna talk about communication of vision, creating a mismatch, and fighting in minions when you're going for these trades or extended kind of team fight-esque skirmishes in this, pretty early mid game. So we see here the jungler, right? So we'll give full vision. We see the jungler. The J4 is leaving base, whereas we see the boy bear gets spotted, right? He gets spotted for just a second, but he's going to get vision. Whereas, and the bard, he knows that the jungler is going in. His jungler is going to go kind of deep, so he wants to clear in case the jungler ends up coming down for a gank. Okay, so we see now a perfect setup for two junglers to meet up, right? Super close. Here we should see Jarvan kind of follow, and he already knows that Volibear is in the bottom, and we saw him kind of like brush past this ward, okay? So we're going to see where he goes. He actually shows that he's headed towards mid. So what is the J4 going to do? He's going to walk down and probably head towards mid, right? We know where he's going. He wants to be there for the mismatch, okay? He's sitting there. He looks. He's going to go in. Or maybe he's going to run past. Okay, so he decides going in. At the same time as he decides to go in, the mid laner calls that he's going to use sums. So instead of going in, he sees the play bottom because he knows that the Lucian just pinked the bush, so he has a clear lane in, right? And we know if he just hugs this wall, that he can get in without being spotted on this one blue ward, the one pink ward, excuse me, the blue pink ward. So he's going to clear the vision, right? Let's give point of view of blue. Boom. So they're here. Now, the minion wave is so much larger. And you see Lucian actually not even go in or push up when these guys cue that because he knows that he has to try to clear. But it actually ends up not really mattering because they go in. And J4 is so far, I think he ends up even flashing to get in range. Okay, so he flashes and a heal's blown because the Blitzcrank is at like half health, right? He probably would have lived. But on top of that, and the fourth shot coming, all of these minions and their range minions, which do so much damage, are now autoing just the AD carry. So Lucian knows that he's taking so much damage right here, given where the wave is, that he doesn't have a choice. Okay? So all he has is heal. That's something that I think could have been actually a pretty big game changer. Because if he didn't have heal, Blitzcrank might die, or even they can push back because they have the minion wave, and the wave's pushing, right? So they have a wave to just run back. If there hadn't been such like an item deficit, this could be something that's really impactful. But something that I thought was really well played, besides that Lucian ultimate, was the communication, knowing that, okay, we can do this because the jungler is still mid. And the mid laner had the control of their champ to hold the jungler there, almost get a kill earlier, to chunk him at least. He pops passive. But to not let him leave, and then the bottom lane is just instantly snowballed even more ahead. So that goes to show that these little plays and these these wave management plays can actually impact top is fighting at the same time. Just it goes to show that the more communication he sees the jungler, boom, they're fighting. The wave is in his favor. That's what you guys should be thinking, right? So we should have this idea of we want to set up a play. Let's set up a play.